Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. You are watching Catch Up with Bongiwe and I am Bongiwe. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button and enjoy the fun, guys. It's all quality content, it's all nice content. Please don't mind my voice and my loss of breath. I'm not okay today. I have flu, so I'm really not okay. Ne? But those who are already subscribed, hi family, thank you so much for still being here and for believing in me, basically. For believing in me, I really appreciate that, and I promise you I will make sure I am consistent from now on going forward. So today I'm going to be giving you a story time. It's a story time about how her whole family wanted to jump me for a guy. Guys, they wanted to jump me. They wanted to, yay! They wanted to jump me for a guy. It's a really interesting story because if you know who was involved, you're gonna lose your shit. Like, you are gonna lose your mind if you know who was involved. You're gonna lose your mind. Anyway, stick on. Wait. Stay tuned and enjoy the content. Here's the story. So today our Puzo is a stony because the girl has flu. I have a stony to just, because I'm really not okay. Ne? Disclaimer, the story is not about you and I am talking about my experiences, what I went through, right? Let's not fight on that. Okay, context. It was after matric, ne? After matric, first year of varsity. That's the context. Around December. Yes, it was around December. Not December as such, but I was writing after my last exam. First year after my last exam, basically. So yeah, that was it. Ne? So the story begins. Why am I doing that? It's like the story begins and hi boo. So remember cakes, guys. Let me remind you, cakes from my other story time, my friend stole my man. So cakes was the friend that stole my man. Yes, I was dealing with that very same cakes. I know it was stupid, but I still had her numbers, guys. Like, hey, you can judge me. Let me give you some time to judge me. I still had her numbers. We would talk, we would link up here and there, but nothing personal, honestly. It was just cute link ups here and there because it was way after, like, not way, but it was after matric and things were not like that anymore. Like, I wasn't, like on the guy, because like one thing about me, guys, if a guy acts like a handbag and is able to be taken, like, there's nothing I can do, and I really don't care. I honestly don't care. For me, I choose whether, like, if I choose to stick with the guy, then I will cut the friend off, or if I choose to stick with the, let me not explain myself, guys, you deal with the situation when you face it. For me at that time, I didn't care, as I was still friends with cakes. Like, I know it was the worst, but we were still friends with cakes, ne? So by that time, first year, I would travel from school to, like, I was traveling. I was a traveling student, I would travel from home to school every day, ne? So by that time, it was around, yeah, November-ish, done with my exam. So Cakes was a very, very, very famous person. Like, she, not like famous, but she was known, ne? She was known by a lot of guys, a lot of people from even other gassies, right? She was known, ne? And she would get invites from other gassies, house party invites, and for me, I wasn't like that child, ne? That would be able to go to house parties, and I still had to lie. Even in my first year, I still had to lie, and try and make a plan, So this other weekend, Cakes invited me. It was the weekend of the 16th, if not earlier than that, but it was a very special weekend. Everyone was out and about. So, excuse me, Kate texted me and she told me that she got an invite from some guys in Dobsonville, right? She got an invite from some guys in Dobsonville, blah 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 blah. And it happened that I couldn't make it because that very same weekend I had to go with my family to Pretoria, right? So I had to go with my family to Pretoria. Sharp. So Kate went with her other friend. They went to Dobsonville. I went to Pretoria that weekend. On Sunday, I came back home. Ne? When I came back, my mom told me that I had to go. So my dad at that time lived in Dobsonville. So I had to go to my dad. I don't remember why, but I had to go, right, on a Sunday. As soon as I came back, I changed and went. So the girl, so when I went to Pretoria, like my aunt did my hair. Guys, I had like the best color. Guys, it wasn't, no man, it wasn't December time. It wasn't, because I remember I rocked that hairstyle at school and you know, I felt confident of. So I think it was like later in the year. Later in the year though. So I went to Dobsonville to see my dad. So when I got there, guys, the streets of Dobsonville were very lively. Like everyone was out and about, everyone was on the streets, cars, cute guys here, there, hey, everywhere, cute guys. And by that time, you know, when you're just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, can I just get where I'm going and come back? That's it. That was me. So I went, as I was walking, a corner house, there's a corner house there. There was a corner house, guys galore. Like when I say boys galore, there were guys there that side. So I was like, you know what? Let me just pass. I passed. When I passed, I heard hello, hello, hello. I didn't even look, guys. I was that person. Like I was that person. I would be like, because had I seen them before I reached that corner, I would have turned back and took the other way. That was me. I would have turned back and took the other way. But it was late. I am hearing hello, hello, hello. Boom. I pass. Ayibo. Ngingakathi nje kancane isikhathi angizwa hi. Yo, when I looked, guys, oh my god. Oh my god. Like when I looked, it was like this guy. He was, you know, cute, tall, because when I looked I had to be like, oh, he was tall. He was so cute. And he was like, hi, how are you? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Because can't it's the hair. But guys, it was the hair. Like I looked bougie off, and you know, so he's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, good, how are you? And then he's like, oh, sorry, yeah, kulum. And I'm like, yeah, nya kulum. He's like, yeah, ubuya group. And I'm like, yeah, nguya episong kaslam. Nguya episong. And he's like, oh, and I'm like, yes. And he's like, okay, yo, ngiyajabula. And then Lana, you know, I'm just here to fetch something, and then I'm leaving just now. He's like, okay, because I need more time with you. And I was like, me too. Like I also needed time with him. I needed to talk to him. So yeah, angikaphe angijikele eduze kwasekhaya. I went to my dad's place. Guys, I was like, yeah, okay. Hi, how am I? Like they need to manghamba bebangikapha yabo. That day bengafuna bangikapha. I was like, no, ni right. Ni right, ngizofaka ama earphone. Ngaphuma. I went back. So mangoka, the guy told me ukuthi mangifika lapha na ngithi ngicela let me call him Fresh. Ngithi ngicela Fresh, yabo. And I was like, imagine, like I just passed, I didn't even know these niggas. Ngibashaya ngebhomo mase ngifika sengithi Samana, bengisacela Fresh. I never, no. So I was like, you know what, I will just pass. If we is, if I use it, I use it. But I know, okay. I went there, I passed. So Mom passed, like he was right there. So I'm back here, I'm just no. Hi, he came, he was like, how much would you like pay? I'm like, yo, hi, we guys, like the conversation flowed so nicely. Like it flowed. And I don't know if I'm lying, but he was the first guy I was really interested in. After that, my friend stole my boyfriend saga, you know. He was like the first guy I was like, oh my gosh, finally, I also deserve happiness. I also deserve like a cute guy, you know. Yes, thank you God, I received. Like that's how happy I was. Like I was ready, you know when a guy approaches you and you already can see the future with the guy before he says anything. You're already ready to just tell him that yes, I want to be in a relationship with you, I want to have your kids, I want to marry you. That's how happy I was. That's how happy I was, guys. Another guy, you know. So guys, me and Fresh we walked. So Ankapi my taxi, he opened the door for me. He closed the door. Like we exchanged numbers, of course. And then yeah, I went home. I was so excited. And by that time I didn't like really have like friends, because first year like I stayed for a long time, because I would like sit alone most of the time. Like the people that I had were people that I would talk to here and there about class and everything, but I didn't have friends because I'm a very shy person, like Nyasaba. So most of the time amongst the school, I would go to the most quiet places and just sit and look at my tablet, and that's all. So I didn't like have friends. And by that time Cakes was the only person who, you know, I could talk to. Weird, right? It's so weird, but she was the only person I was still in contact with, you know, in that way. Like the person I could talk to in that way about boys. And because who was I going to talk to? My sisters were still young by that time. Hi, cool. When I got home, I was so excited, posting statuses, and obviously he couldn't see, but I was just like posting on my status, and so Cakes was like, hey little girl, what's up? And I was like, I met this guy, you know. She was like, I know guys, if you are watching and you are frustrated, like I don't blame you. Me thinking about it, I'm like, bitch, what were you thinking? Like what was I thinking? Hey, anyways, I met this guy, blah, blah, blah. And then you know, and I was like, no, as I like the full details. So I was like, he stays the lana. And then there was a picture that I screenshotted from primary. He was with this other cute guy, but that guy was gay, right? So he was like, and I sent her that picture. I sent her that picture, and then she was like, Sarah, say blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, sharp. Went to school following day. I went to school. How? When I knocked off Nyamangala, like I get a call from Cakes, and she's like, hi, so we just got in. I'm like, no, angabu. She's like, oh, okay, ngizoglinda. And I'm like, okay. Hi. I come back, guys. They were waiting for me elmatexini. When I got off, she was there and she was like, yo, I need to ask you something. And I'm like, okay, what is it? She's like, I actually know the person. I know the person, and he's gay. I know the person, he's gay. So I was like, yeah, it's nyavila, you know. And she's like, no, I understand that, you know, but she shows me her phone. Guys, my heart kwabona when kuba ngathi ugwinya inhliziyo yakho yangena yayesiswini yayishaya phansi, and then it causes a sharp pain engathi lightning ebita from esiswini up until here. That's what I felt. Engathi lightning nje ebita up until, that was me. Guys, was it not the guy? Was it not fresh on Cake's phone? And I was like, oh yeah. And he's like, and she was like, yeah, fruity. Yeah. Guys, I was defeated. You know, at that point I was convinced to, you know what, I mean, and happiness zero. Mina ne happiness is zero. Mina, I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve ujola, like, not for happiness, right? So I was like, yeah, oh my gosh. And she was like, yeah, and guys, that situation there, no one was being malicious, no one did some side things there, ne? She was with the guy on Saturday, I met the guy on Sunday, you know, 2 different days. I wasn't with her, you know. I met a guy that I didn't know she was with, like, her boyfriend, because apparently the guy was already her boyfriend, ne? And for me, I met him on that day. Hi, ke. She's like, yo, and ngizombuza uyahlanya, blah blah blah. I was like, yo, like, guys, I couldn't talk. At that time, I just couldn't talk. I was like, yo, hi. When I got home, guy sent me a text and I was like, wangangitshela ukuthi ujola no Cakes. And he was like, guys, fresh or smooth. He was like, so bengizohlangana nawe and be like, hi, my name is Fresh and my girlfriend is Cakes. Yeah. Especially when Cakes is my friend. Like, yeah. He said that and I was like, okay. So he was like, please, please, I'm begging you, like, no Cakes, it's nothing serious, it's just, please guys, don't mind me, you know, yeah, it's nothing serious, it's just for fun, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay, you know. I sat down and thought about it, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, and this guy makes me happy, nani, you know. She did the same thing to me, why not? Like, this guy makes me happy. So right, yeah, I decided to continue with the guy. I was kuluma, we would talk, to the point where when I knocked off at school, sometimes, like, I would knock off early, ne? So I would knock off at school. Instead of taking a taxi, I would take a taxi to Dobsonville. We would chill almost like the whole day, chilling, you know, homonati and everything. Like, we would talk. Like, I don't know why I like saying everything these days, but yeah, kunjalo. Homonati, guys, homonati. We would chill, you know, and he was dreamy because he was like older. So I was like, okay, this older guy likes me, you know. So it was that whole thing, yeah. So I would visit him, we would chill and shit, you know. And that time I don't remember if besingasahlangani kakhulu with Cakes, because we were not like really close friends. We see everywhere she goes, I'm there. It was just chat here and there because we still had each other's numbers. Sharp. So I would go to the guy almost like 3 times or 4 times a week. I would visit the guy. So the problem was like for me was he's older, so he expects, you know, izinto zabantu abadala. And I mean, when it comes to izinto zabantu abadala, there's no way I am not gonna do that, especially not with a guy who's currently dating my friend. No, guys, like, that wasn't the way I would dream of it, like losing my virginity to a guy who, you know, nah. So it was that whole thing. You could see, sharp, I'm visiting you, we're chilling, and that's it. That's basically it, ne? And I guess that's why, you know, that's why. So sharp, there was this other time, ne? That weekend again, that weekend busywa, guys, busywa, like everyone was everywhere, mina at home as usual. Okay, so I get a text from Fresh and he's like, I'm at your kasi, you know, mina angicabanga ukuthi okay uzofuna nekasi lami blah blah blah. I was like, really serious? He's like, yeah, I want to see you, this and that. And I was like, okay, ngazifixa ngaphuma mangphuma. So it's like ekasile, so there's like rank, ne? That's like where gunama street vendors, the people who sell there, and so like this nje, you know, you know, everyone is there because ziyawa, and like there's like a tavern nearby, 2 taverns nearby, so nje kubizi khumunati kubizi, yeah. Hi guys. So as I walk, like Yambona, he's coming, and like I don't know why, but we just stood in the aircon. It's like now that's sitting as a center or it's just me, I felt like Sigu center, you know. But Sama, we started talking. He was with his friends, and his space. We started talking, guys. You know, I never used to like EPDA, but with that guy, he just made me, you know. And imagine so he's there holding my hands, we has brusha, siyakhuluma. Ganti, I didn't ask the sun. Anguzange lanyeni, guys. Hayibo, akusizos beep. Kwashuba, guys. So as we're busy talking, chatting, kumnandi, me looking. So as he's looking in my eyes, I'm looking in his eyes. Everything is nice, dreamy, beautiful. Ne? Right, we corner of my eye, ngibona like a group. And when I mean a group of people walking angrily, they were so angry, those people. And it was so dark, except so I heard like my voice says, hi, yeah, no, it's fine. And then I hear Cake's voice. Ask him, no, it's wrong, it's wrong, what? So I was like, flip. My gosh. Not Cake's younger sister coming as like, you know, Shugusin just jello at me. Nizobachal said, uyeza ngewalk, uyeza. Magafika uma like we besmi this again. So the guy at that point is like, so I'm like, hey, because I wasn't about to tolagala nilwa posi nindi. Like, no, I couldn't even posa in mina, you know, but nje ngizotratsha nje uguy never. So I was like, hey, mina ngiyahamba. He's like, ngicela ukuthi ungahambi. Singanyisi. Okay, Zari. Yeah, but I was like, oh, why? Yo, I'm finna come. But he's like, please, ungahambi. So me there enjoying this guy begging me not to go while the femo and the girl are behind, you know, and they're busy barasa. So I'm telling you, like the aunties, when I say the aunties, they were there. The sisters, they were there. I don't know about the mother, but everyone was there. Begui group, guys. When I like, it was a whole family. They wanted to jump me basically. They were from going trap, bang trap fresh. Hi, back to the story. The sister comes, really. Magafiga, keep her cap, yaga fresh. So I'm like, then I look at Fresh, are you serious? So I gotta stay for this. I'm so busy. Cakes. No, it's fine. Like the noise, it was a whole noise nje, so I couldn't hear isn't this name, but I could hear voice cakes because I'm sure she wanted me to hear ukuthi she can see me, she can see us, because she knew I need to ukuthi guy, but into vekayazi ukuthi mina I left the guy alone since the guy is with her. But mina I chose not to because happiness first. Until I was like, you know what, I'm going to come. But guy was like, okay, then you copy. Ankap ayong chigela. You know, I'm sorry about this. Hey. I was like, oh, it's fine. Anghaga achiga hamba. I went home. So when I got home, guys, I know like that experience was supposed to make me angry and you were like, you know what, cats, I'm done. I didn't. I was like, oh my gosh, he chose me. Like angithi ngisisibani. Angazi ukuthi makasuka la uhambe wayothini ku cakes, you know? But the fact that he was begging me to stay, wakhapha mina phambi kwabo, you know? I sharp got home, begumnandi, that's it, you know? We sacheta, he was like, no, it's fine. I spoke to her and told her it's chai. I was like, oh, okay. Hey, from there, guy was cold. Ne, he was cold. Like he ghosted me basically for like a couple of days. Ne, and now I didn't say anything to him, so I was like, okay. This other time, I'm just chilling. I get a call, like Ipsu. I get a call. Man, it's fresh. I'm like, hello, yeah, hello, hey. So before, when I used to go and visit him a lot, he had like a tablet, so we would take pictures, you know, sikisana videos, and we like had like pictures, we tablet, yeah, you know, like innocent pictures. It wasn't anything drastic, like nothing komora you know. Yeah. So yeah, so apparently cakes went gagai and she found the pictures with tablets gagai. So now guy is calling me, hey, this guy that put a sword in my heart. Guy wanted me to confirm good cakes uguti mina naye as choli. Like as choli. Okay, like I thought we had something. Okay, sorry. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? As choli. Sure. So nyamuzo cakes ngasemuva. No, angifuni kuzwa. Hey, guys, like no man. Bonyiwe ngicela ukukunikeza ifoni ukhulume naye hle umtshele ukuthi. I was like, ini ngidrop ifoni. That was the last I heard from Fresh. Last. And I think that was also the last I heard from Cakes. Like the friendship after that was cut, you know. That was the last until I saw Fresh and more while I was walking with my dad. Oh my gosh, the most awkward thing ever. Most awkward thing ever. Imagine uhlangana ne-ex yakho walking with your dad, and like he would usually walk move away to, so uhamba phambili wena ngisho uzokhetha impahla uhamba phambili yena uhambele emuva. So mangithi qha hayibo Fresh, and I'm like, hi, Fresh is coming in for a hug. I'm like, no, I'm with my dad. Oh guys, anyways, that's the story. That's the story about how I almost got jumped by her whole family for a guy. Yeah guys, Dallas Shuba. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this story, I would like to hear your views in the comment section. Please guys, don't roast me a lot ngokuba umngani cakes still, but I'd like to hear your views. I'd like to hear your experiences. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification button. I would really appreciate you guys. I appreciate it, guys. Those who are already subscribed, thank you so much for watching. Till next time.